Well, a beautiful Sunday afternoon and evening across southeast Texas. We have temperatures in the 60s to lower 70s, 66 in Beaumont. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network over at the Horseman's Western Store in Orange. Been a beautiful day. Of course, we started out as expected with some fog this morning. We'll have some more fog coming up later tonight into tomorrow morning. Have southerly winds off the Gulf of Mexico. So that warming trend will continue, but watch out for that fog again later tonight. Rain chances still looks pretty dry through at least much of Tuesday. By Tuesday night, we'll have some showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. Best chance coming up early on Wednesday as a slow-moving cold front works through the area, so we could see some 1 to 2 inch rains coming up there on Wednesday morning. Temperatures 60s and 70s across southeast Texas. The rest of the state much warmer than yesterday. 70, in fact 80 in Laredo, 69 Waco, 73 in Lubbock, and it'll continue to be warm for a couple more days before we cool back off again. Front well to our northwest will trough a low pressure across Oklahoma. Notice our winds are back off the Gulf. They'll be fairly light tonight, a little bit of a breeze today, so watch out for that fog once again later tonight. You can see some ridging in the upper atmosphere. That's going to allow it to warm and be dry again tomorrow into tomorrow night as well. So the weather looking pretty good. We should be in the 70s coming up again tomorrow. The atmosphere is still very dry, not much moisture to work with. Boy, does that change as we head into especially Tuesday into Tuesday night. This is Wednesday morning. See the front approaching from the northwest. We'll have plenty of moisture, some good lift, and that will give us that 90% coverage. Showers and thunderstorms in the forecast coming up for Wednesday morning. Here's the upper level trough out over the west. That's going to advance slowly eastward. It's going to be a slow moving system, so unfortunately some 1 to 2, maybe 3 inch rains in the forecast late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning as this system just gradually works on off to the east. We'll see some improving weather by Wednesday night and cooler by Thursday. And there is a marginal risk of severe weather for much of southeast Texas. The chances are very slim right now, but if we can get enough instability going on Wednesday, there's an isolated shot of a severe thunderstorm or two as that line works in. Here's a look at Futurecast showing the showers and storms and rainfall totals over the area. This is before daybreak Wednesday, 4 or 5 o'clock in the mornings. Pretty heavy storms beginning to work in from the west. Some 1 to 2 inch rainfall totals as you see here. Some areas over that by the time the rain ends coming up on Wednesday evening. Certainly something we don't need. Tonight, much warmer. We'll be in the low to mid 50s for lows tonight. We had 40s last night. We'll be in the 50s tonight with southerly winds. Watch out for the low clouds and fog later tonight. Tomorrow morning, some of that dents and spots and some patchy fog this morning. We'll have it again coming up for your Monday morning. Then another warm day coming up. That'll burn off into partly sunny skies. Temperatures once again in the lower 70s for highs. Then we'll be in the 60s for lows coming up tomorrow night, even warmer. So warming up about 10 degrees each night. Marine forecast, exercise caution, southeast winds up to 20 knots. That water temperature 59 degrees in the Gulf of Mexico. Tonight, partly cloudy, some patchy dense fog developing again. Lows upper 40s lakes to the lower to mid 50s in the triangle. And for your Monday, no rain tomorrow. We'll have highs in the low 70s. It'll be windy though, humidity continuing to increase. And that 10-day forecast features that good chance of storms. Best chance will be early Wednesday to about noon. Some of those could be pretty heavy. Then we'll dry out for several days. Maybe get a 5-day stretch, believe it or not, without any rain. But it will be a lot cooler with lows falling back into the 30s by next weekend.
Yeah, we could use that dry weather, but back up into the 70s. I'm loving to see that.
Yeah, a couple more days of that.
Yeah, thank you, Kerry. Sounds good.